El que piense que la vida siempre es cruel tiene que saber que no es así, que tan solo hay momentos malos y todo pasa, todo aquel.
Hi everybody, thank you so much for watching. So in today's video, I am going to be trying out the new Alamar Cosmetics palette right here, and I'm super excited to be doing a tutorial today using this palette. I got this palette about 2 weeks ago, and I have just been creating different looks, and I love how they have come out. So I'm really happy to show you guys how this look right here turned out. And I am also going to be showing you guys the new Colourpop foundation right here and how it performed on my face, what are my thoughts and opinions. So I hope you guys like this video, and if you guys are not yet subscribed to my channel, then please do. I do fashion and makeup videos, so if you guys are interested, then please subscribe to my channel and also hit that notification bell so you guys can get notified of all the videos that I upload. So if you guys want to see how I created this eye look, then please keep on watching this video. Going into La Reina del Caribe palette by the new brand Alamar Cosmetics, I am going to be putting on this orange shade called Tropico all over my eyelid. And I'm just doing it in a messy way, so you don't have to be precise with this shade. Next up, I'm going to be going into Cafecito, which is this brown shade. And I'm going to be applying this all over my lid, but so you can still see that orange shade peeking through. Now going into this beautiful turquoise shimmer shade called Celia for Celia Cruz. I am going to be applying this shade just in the middle of my eyelid. And I'm going to slowly build this shimmer shade to where I want it to be. Then I'm going to be going into this dark blue sea color called Veradero. And I'm going to be applying this on top of the Celia shade. Now going into this stunning light green shimmer shade called El Malecón, I'm going to be applying this in the inner part of my eyelid and blending it out with the blue shades that I applied in the middle of my lid. And actually this shade was the one that caught my attention when I first saw this palette. I just instantly fell in love with it. Now to deepen up this eye look, I'm going to be going back into the brown shade called Cafecito, and I'm going to be putting this in my outer corner, and I am also going to bring the rest of the brown in my crease just so my eyes have a little bit of depth. Now moving on into foundation, I'm going to be using the new Colourpop No Filter foundation. And like you can see, it has a pump, which I really like when foundations have that. And I am in the shade Light 75. I do recommend that when applying this foundation to do it or to blend it out quickly, because like you can see when you apply it on your face, it is pretty runny, so it's pretty liquidy. So just you have to work pretty fast to blend it out into your face. But overall, I really like this foundation. Like you guys can see, with a little bit of foundation, I feel like it gives you a pretty good coverage all over your face. And I really like that. And also, it feels really light on your face. So you don't feel like you're wearing pretty much any makeup at all. And that's really good, especially for a full coverage foundation. And now I'm just applying a little bit more of the foundation because I want to see how full coverage it can get. And I really liked the finish with putting on 2 layers of this foundation. I think that is the perfect amount that you need so it looks flawless, and it gives your skin that pretty, full coverage, glowy look. And like you guys can see, this foundation gives your skin this healthy, glowy look, which I really, really like. And I think my skin looks really good with this foundation. Moving on into concealer, I'm going to be using the Colourpop concealer in the shade Light 10. And they actually recently expanded their shade range. So they have new shades available now. And I really like their concealer because it is so soft and it's so easy to blend. And something else that I like is that it doesn't really crease under my eyes, which is something that I always look for when looking for concealers. Going back into the eyes, I'm going to be going into Cafecito and putting that in my lower lash line. And to complete this look, I just went ahead and put some lashes in this e.l.f. Lip Plumping Gloss in Sparkling Rose. Alright guys, so now for the review of these two products. So first let's talk about the Alamar palette right here. And I just have very positive things to say about this eyeshadow palette. Like you guys could see in the tutorial, it has 8 shades in the palette, and they vary from like these beautiful blues, this like pinkish champagne shade, green shimmer shade, and then it has these 4 matte shades in the bottom, and then 4 matte shades, 4 shimmer shades, sorry guys, on the top. And I just love these colors so much. When I saw it, what caught my attention were these blues, so this more dark blue and this more aqua turquoise shimmer shade and this green shimmer shade. I had not seen a shimmer shade like this in any of the palettes. So I was really excited to get this palette, and especially because it was another brand that it's a new brand that I hadn't heard about, and so I was really excited. And this brand is by Gabby, and if you guys don't know who Gabby is, she is Kathleen Light's Kale Polish makeup artist. So when they do launch different nail polishes, then they take pictures, and Kathleen Light's, all of her makeup looks are done by Gabby. So that's who she is, and she finally created her own little makeup brand, which is called Alamar, and these shades are so good. They're so pigmented. The matte shades are very pigmented, and they blend really easily, which is so good, and it's easy to create any look. And as well, the shimmer shades are so pigmented and they're so foiled. It's so pretty. You can just put any of these shimmer shades just on your whole eyelid and it will look so pretty. So I really like this palette, and I think that it's such a good palette as well if you just want to start with color, a little bit of color. It's such a good palette to start with as well because the shades blend so well and they're really easy, and it's not hard at all to create a colorful look. So I'm really happy with this palette, and I will be using this a lot to create more eye looks. And please let me know, comment down below if you guys would like me to do more eyeshadow looks using this palette. I would gladly do it. And I really like how this eyeshadow look turned out, and I'm really happy with how it came out. So now going into the Colourpop foundation right here. So I got the shade Light 75, and I was like, oh, I don't know. I wasn't sure about what exact shade I was. But the good thing that Colourpop has, when you go to their foundation range, in the bottom, you can kind of tell them what shade you are in different foundations. I think they have like the Fit Me foundation by Maybelline and other foundations, so you can kind of tell them what shade you are, and they kind of match you with the range of shades that they think that possibly would fit you. So that's what I did, and I chose this one right here. And when I got it, I was like, this seems too light for me. But then when I put it on my face, I saw that it matched perfectly, so I was really happy with that. So I actually got this about a month ago in the mail, and I have just been trying it out. Like you guys know, I really don't like kind of first impressions. I really, just don't like to do them. But I just like to try a product and then tell you guys if I like it or not, or what do I notice along the time period I have been wearing it. So I have been wearing this most days for a month now, and I really like this foundation. I had heard kind of really bad reviews on this foundation, so I was kind of scared that that was going to happen to me, that it was going to be too drying, or just so many other things. But I was really happy that I really like how this looks. Like you could see in the tutorial, you could see that it is kind of like when you put it on your face, it's kind of liquidy, but you just pat it in with your beauty blender or your brush, and then it is so nice. And it claims that it is a full coverage foundation, and also on their website, guys, it says that it is developed for the selfie age, and it says our buildable full coverage natural matte foundation delivers flawless looking skin from day to night. The oil-free lightweight formula blends smoothly and is easily customizable to create the coverage you want. Build it up or sheer it out. It was developed with innovative soft blurring pigments to deliver true color while looking and feeling natural. And that is very true. And on the soft blurring effect, everybody likes that, having a foundation that blurs out the imperfections and all that. So I kind of wanted to try that out. And since it says it was made for the selfie age, so since we all like to take selfies, so I wanted to try it out. So I took a selfie. So I went outside, and I was in my car, and I took a selfie to just see if that was true, if it really did blur the imperfections, my lines, my acne and all that. And I just wanted to try it out. And when I took the picture and I looked at it, I was so surprised, because I could not see any I'm serious, guys, any imperfections at all. And like you can see here in the screen, you guys can see that picture, and you cannot tell any imperfection, anything on my face. My face looks flawless. So I was like, what? I couldn't believe it. So yeah, so I really like that. And if you guys, like that too, a blurring effect and in your selfies, then you guys really should try this Colourpop foundation. I really do encourage you to get it. And I can actually see that, because I feel like with a little bit, it goes a long way. So I really like that. And what I like best is that normally matte foundations, sometimes you feel that you have like kind of like a mask on, because it's so heavy on your face. But what I like about this foundation is that it is very light on your face. So I really don't feel like I'm wearing any makeup at all. And I feel like I'm, not wearing anything. So that's something so good. And it covers all of my imperfections, my blemishes, my redness, and my acne that I have a little bit right here. So I really like this foundation. And then I wore it like throughout the whole day, the first whole week. And I used primer, and then another day I didn't use primer at all, just to see how long it will last. And I do think that it lasts a little bit more with primer, and it doesn't, you know, break a little bit. But overall, it did really good. At the end of the day, you could kind of see, like in my nose and in this area right here, that it was kind of like fading away. You could see a little bit of patches, but that's normal for me. All foundations do that to me, so I didn't really mind at all. So I really actually recommend this foundation by Colourpop. I think it's a really good foundation, and it is $12, and I think it's worth your money, and I really like how it feels. And yeah, so I'm really excited to keep on putting this foundation on. I had been waiting for this foundation for so long. I know they came out with their concealers, but everybody was wanting the foundation, and it finally came. So I'm really happy that I personally like this foundation. So I really recommend for you guys to try it out as well. So this is the end of the video, guys. So I hope you guys liked this video, liked this tutorial using the Alamar cosmetic palette right here. And yeah, so, and I also, if you guys didn't tell already, I changed backgrounds. So now you see the other side of my room. So I hope you guys like this new change, this new background. And yeah, so I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.